The Battle of Appomattox Courthouse, fought on April 9, 1865, marked the final chapter of the American Civil War. Confederate General Robert E. Lee, facing dwindling supplies and manpower, attempted to escape the encircling Union forces, led by General Ulysses S. Grant, with roughly 28,000 fatigued Confederate troops against the Union's 150,000. The disparity in numbers and resources was significant. Lee's adept tactics had once kept his army afloat, but now found it trapped. The Confederate retreat to Appomattox Courthouse was hampered by Union cavalry, and with Grant's infantry in pursuit, Lee's options dwindled. Ultimately, the superior manpower, firepower, and sustained operational pressure of Union forces compelled Lee to surrender, effectively sealing the Union victory and symbolizing the collapse of the Confederacy. The tactics and operations under Grant's command, favoring relentless engagement and attrition, proved decisive, culminating in this historic encounter. In the early morning hours of April 9th, Confederate forces made desperate attempts to break through the Union lines, but were repelled. Union artillery, superior in both quantity and quality, inflicted severe losses on the Southern ranks. As Confederate supplies ran low, it became clear that continued combat was untenable. General Lee, acknowledging the desperation of his situation and the futility of further bloodshed, requested a meeting with General Grant. Amidst the somber backdrop of the Appomattox Courthouse, the terms of surrender were discussed and agreed upon. The magnanimity of Grant's terms, allowing Confederates to return home with their horses and sidearms, reflected a desire to mend a nation torn by war. The surrender of Lee's Army of Northern Virginia signaled the end of significant Confederate resistance and the effective conclusion of the Civil War. Though some isolated skirmishes continued, the restraint and strategy deployed by Grant in these final moments epitomized the combination of tactical acumen and humane foresight that would lead to reconciliation and reconstruction.